All right, California and Boston College. We've got Boston College 6.5-point home favorites. The total here sitting at 51.5. Now, this is one of these West Coast teams going east for an afternoon game. It's 12:30 Pacific time that this game starts on Saturday, 3:30 p.m. Eastern time. Boston College, so far this year, they are obviously coming off the Stanford loss a couple weeks ago, off a bye week as well, and 30-20 loss to Stanford. That was one of those games where you could tell they were mentally and physically all messed up from playing that game late night in Palo Alto. They played a sloppy game, turnovers. Dylan Lonergan made some mistakes in that game. They fumbled. Defense didn't look, as good as it's been in the past. They allowed a pedestrian Stanford team to roll up 30 points against them. But I think some of that was the scheduling spot. Like I said, it's a team going all the way out to the West Coast that's all of a sudden having to play, 10:30 p.m. Eastern time, real late for an East Coast team playing that late. Now they're off that loss and the bye. From a spot perspective, it definitely is a clear-cut Boston College spot here in this game, no question. A very strong spot. But what you have to ask yourself, though, is do you want to lay 6.5 with this team? Because, as I said, their schedule, they've lost to the two FBS teams they've played, Michigan State and Stanford, and struggled defensively in both games against Aiden Childs of Michigan State and then again against Stanford. And the only team they've beaten was that Fordham victory, 66-10. So how good is Boston College? That you have to ask yourself. Not to mention, I like Cal. Now, I don't know what happened to them last week. It was a coming back down to earth for the young freshman from Hawaii. Jaron Kiave Sagapolutele did not have a very good game. 17 for 38, 2 interceptions. Was not sharp. It was probably his worst game of the year. They could not run the football at all against San Diego State. That was a bit surprising. 65 rushing yards for the game for Cal. Justin Wilcox called his team out, too. Check out his press conference after the loss to San Diego State, 34-0. He was not happy. So I would expect California to play with some urgency here, but the spot's not great. Flying west to east. BC off a loss and a bye. A good spot for them. Tough game. It really is. But I don't think I want to fade. I would need 7 or better to get involved with Cal. I think at the current number, it's a stay off for me. It is that strong of a spot for BC. The problem is I don't know how fucking good they are. They've lost to the two teams that are worth a shit, Michigan State and Stanford. How good is BC? We'll see. What do you think, C-Mac? Cal, Boston College?
Yeah, I think they're pretty average. I mean, yeah, the Michigan State game could have went either way. That crazy game. And, yeah, go to Stanford, get their ass kicked. In a strange game. I mean, this one, that late-night game, I mean, San Diego State really didn't move the ball. They did enough, but they had the fumble touchdown and the pick six.
Yep.
I think that was all in the third quarter.
2 defensive touchdowns, yes. Yep.
2 defensive touchdowns, which were big. I just think that Cal played so bad a little bit. And the defense, not that it got gashed, because I like this defense, okay, and I want to back them more at home. I can't do it here, even with how bad they played. I could see them keeping this game close. It's just Boston College, tricky place to play. You talk about off the bye. And it shows with this number a little bit that, I think they may be the play here. It's just, do you want to lay almost the touchdown on this game? So as of now, I don't.